How often have you found yourself torn between the need to prepare and the reality of your budget? The world of prepping can seem daunting, particularly when you're just starting out. Balancing the cost of accumulating enough supplies and equipment without breaking the bank can feel like walking a tightrope. It's a common challenge we all face, but it doesn't mean you need to empty your savings account to be prepared. The key is to plan carefully and spend wisely. Prioritize the essentials first: water, food, shelter, and medical supplies. These are your lifelines in any emergency situation. Take advantage of sales and bulk buying when you can. This not only saves money, but can also be a great way to quickly build up your supply cache. Just remember, the most expensive gear isn't always the best or most necessary. With careful planning and smart spending, financial constraints can be managed effectively. It's about being prepared, not being extravagant. Ever wondered where to store all those cans, bottles, and gear? The second challenge we preppers face is storage issues. Finding enough space to safely and efficiently store all necessary supplies can feel like a game of Tetris, especially if you're living in a smaller space or with a large family. But fret not, there are ways to optimize your storage. Consider using vertical space. Stackable containers and shelving units can be a lifesaver. Also, don't overlook areas like under the bed, the back of closets, or even a corner of the garage. These are all potential gold mines for storage space. Remember to rotate your supplies too. This keeps your food fresh and ensures you're using and replacing your supplies regularly. It's a simple habit that can save you from discovering expired food when you need it most. Storage issues can be overcome with a little creativity and organization. With the right strategy, even the smallest spaces can become a prepper's paradise. Have you considered the importance of a strong supportive network in a crisis? Prepping isn't a solo activity. It's crucial to establish a network of fellow preppers who share your values, goals, and most importantly, your commitment to preparedness. This isn't about creating an echo chamber, but about forming a community that can lend a hand, share knowledge, and provide emotional support in times of need. Finding these like-minded individuals can be a challenge, especially in a world that may not always understand or value the prepper lifestyle. It takes time, effort, and a little bit of courage to reach out and build these connections. But remember, the strength of your network doesn't lie in numbers, but in the quality of relationships you cultivate. Maintaining these relationships is just as important. Regular communication, mutual respect, and shared experiences can strengthen these bonds over time. Building a network might be challenging, but it's invaluable in times of crisis. Do you feel like there's always something new to learn in the world of prepping? This thought, my friends, is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your commitment. The landscape of preparedness is ever evolving, and it's important to keep up. Knowledge gaps can occur in various areas. First aid, for instance, is a constantly evolving field. New techniques and treatments are discovered, old ones are discarded. It's crucial to stay updated, as this knowledge can mean the difference between life and death in an emergency. Then there's food preservation. Understanding the best ways to store and preserve food for long periods without refrigeration can be a game changer in a crisis scenario. And let's not forget self-defense. Knowing how to protect yourself and your loved ones is paramount. Whether it's hand-to-hand combat or firearm proficiency, these skills can be lifesavers when the chips are down. Knowledge is power, and continuous learning is key in the prepping journey. Finding it hard to balance daily responsibilities with prepping activities. Let's be honest, we all have 24 hours in a day, and it often feels like there's never enough time to do everything we want or need. Prepping is no exception. Between your job, family, and other commitments, finding time to prep can be a challenge, but it's not an insurmountable one. Start by setting achievable goals. Don't try to do everything at once. Prioritize your tasks and tackle them one at a time. It might be as simple as setting aside 30 minutes each day for prepping activities. Consider integrating prepping into your daily routines. For instance, while grocery shopping for the week, pick up a few extra canned goods for your emergency supply. Efficient time management is key here. It's about making the most of the time you have and making prepping a part of your lifestyle, not an add-on. Time management is crucial, but with a bit of planning it's definitely doable. Ever felt the need to keep your preparations under wraps? It's a common sentiment in the prepping community. Let's be honest, maintaining secrecy around your prepping activities can be a bit of a juggling act. You're trying to prepare for the unexpected while avoiding unwanted attention. It's a delicate balance, but one that's necessary to protect your strategic advantages. Why is this important? Well, in a crisis situation, knowledge of your preparations could make you a target. So how do you prepare quietly and discreetly? Start by being mindful of who you share your prepping plans with. Sure, it's great to have a network of fellow preppers, but oversharing can lead to unwanted attention. Next, consider your online footprint. Be wary of posting too much about your prepping activities on social media. It's also worth being discreet with your purchases. Bulk buying can raise eyebrows, so try to spread out your purchases over time. Maintaining secrecy can be tricky, but it's often necessary for effective prepping. Have you ever faced doubt or ridicule for your prepping lifestyle? It's a common experience for us preppers. Skepticism often comes from a place of misunderstanding. Friends and family may not share our concerns about preparedness, or they might not understand the importance of having a plan for the unexpected. Here's a tip. Remember that it's not about convincing everyone else, but about ensuring your peace of mind. You're preparing for potential scenarios to protect yourself and your loved ones. That's something to be proud of, not ashamed. If you're faced with skepticism, try explaining your reasons calmly and rationally. Share real-world examples of when being prepared made a difference. But remember, you don't owe anyone an explanation. Your preparedness journey is personal and unique. Dealing with skepticism can be tough, but remember, your preparedness is for your peace of mind. Is your gear ready to perform when you need it most? Now, we've all experienced that sinking feeling when something we're relying on fails us at the worst possible moment. In a crisis situation, we can't afford such letdowns. Gear reliability is a cornerstone of preparedness. It's not just about having the right tools and equipment, but ensuring they're functional, up-to-date, and reliable. The flashlight that hasn't been used in years, the multi-tool gathering dust in the drawer, the radio with expired batteries. They're all potential weak links in your survival plan. So how can we ensure our gear is reliable? Regular checks and maintenance. It may seem like a chore, but it's an essential part of the prepper's routine. Test your equipment, replace outdated items, and keep everything in working order. Remember, your gear is your lifeline. It's what stands between you and potential danger. Gear reliability is crucial, and regular checks and maintenance are key. Are your resources sustainable for the long haul? This is a question that every prepper should ask themselves. When it comes to preparedness, sustainability is key. You see, it's not just about having enough supplies to last for a few weeks or months. It's about ensuring that your resources can withstand the test of time, especially in scenarios that might last years. Think about your food and water supplies. Are they stored properly to prevent spoilage? Are you rotating your inventory to keep items fresh? And what about replenishment? Do you have strategies in place to replenish these essential supplies in the event of a long-term crisis? Maybe that's through gardening, rainwater harvesting, or even hunting and fishing. Remember, preparedness is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires careful planning and a commitment to long-term sustainability. And while it may be a challenge, with the right strategies and a bit of grit, it's definitely achievable. Sustainability is a challenge, but with careful planning, it's achievable. So, there you have it. The 9 challenges every prepper faces. It's a journey fraught with financial hurdles, storage dilemmas, and the task of building a reliable network. Yet it's also a journey of continuous learning, battling knowledge gaps, and managing our precious time. We walk this path, maintaining our secrecy while dealing with skepticism, always ensuring our gear's reliability and pondering over sustainability. Yet remember this, it's not about the challenges we face, but how we rise to meet them. Each of these hurdles serves as a stepping stone, pushing us to plan better, to learn more, to be more dedicated. They shape us, molding us into the kind of individuals who can face any storm with confidence. In the end, it's about the journey, not the destination. Remember, challenges are part of the journey, but with determination and foresight, you can navigate them successfully. Stay prepared, stay confident,